Hello, and welcome to Time of Sleep Tarot. My name is Betsy, and I'm going to be doing your reading for today. Guys, this is just going to be general for whoever needs it. I just felt kind of a message, an overall message for a little bit of everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. This is just general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. If I'm talking about you, I could be talking about them. So be choosy on what fits for you and what doesn't. Don't make it fit. Don't try to fit it in where it doesn't belong. So we have your commitment is being tested. Wanted to pop out. So maybe, we're going through a little bit of trial. We're going through a little bit of tribulation, a little bit of neither here nor there. Maybe dealing with a bunch of things, your commitment to your job, your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your goals, your commitment to your significant other, What energy is surrounding my general? What? Excuse me. What energy is surrounding my general? Again, your commitment is being tested. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. I feel like this is a test. This could be a test from the divine, making sure that you are where you need to be. So if you're trying to get away from somebody you've been trying to get away from, this is going to be, and they start coming and flourishing you, and you start thinking, oh, this person's changed or whatever. You need to understand that you may be tested to your next level of commitment, which would be more divine, because if you're not ready for it, then the divine won't put you in that path that you're not ready for, what they think that we are ready for. We may not be ready for it, right? We're never ready for anything that's remotely bad or inconvenient in our lives, but the divine knows that we're ready for it. So what about our commitment is being tested? Yeah. We have the Lovers and Justice. We want an equal give and take. There's someone that's giving more than receiving. There's someone that's receiving more than giving. And I feel like there's such a passion for one. There's such a I want you sense in one. And then in the other, it's just kind of like, I think it's love, but it's not as unconditional as the other person. So one person is completely unconditional, and then the other one, if they were matched up with the same bullshit that they brought in, they'd be out, right? And on the other hand, the person that's more committed is and unconditional is, let's work through our issues. And the other one is just kind of like, if it's too hard for me, I'm out, right? I'm gone. Get off the table. Xavier, get down. Thank you, sir. You see my cats coming in and out. They love to be around when I read, or wherever I am in general. So what about the Lovers and commitment? The Knight of Wands. Someone is being a little more free-spirited. They could enjoy going out more. They're being a little more social, not really focusing on the relationship. They're more here and there, and they have all the excuses or all these other things going on that they're passionate about. And it could be work, it could be friends, it could be projects, or something that they are focusing on more than you, or you are focusing on something more than them at the moment. What Justice? This is Libra energy. The Lovers is Gemini. Five of Swords. The equal give and take is what weighs on somebody, right? So if there's not an equal give and take in a relationship, it's almost as if you feel used, you feel some type of way when someone doesn't give what you would, and you know that this person wouldn't do for you what you do for them, or this person knows that you wouldn't do for them what they would do for you, wherever it fits. What's your role in all this? What's your role? The Queen of Wands, you're being a little more independent, you know, you're making yourself look good, you're feeling good, you're attractive, you're giving to yourself, you're being more independent, you're independently thinking more, you're not just going with the flow. And you could have always been like this, right? You could have always just been independent, and you have your own life, your own say, your own whatever, your own style, even like you have your own way of dressing, and you have your own way of like your hair, your jewelry, whatever. It could be tattoos, like it's something different, and you stand out because of it. People notice that about you. It could even be your personality, you know, you're like nobody else, and so that sticks out to people, and people remember you for whatever it is that you do best, do better than anybody else. And that is either your personality or your actual looks, the way that you look. So, what is the other person's role in this? Seven of Cups. This person, I feel that they may not know where they stand with you. They're a little bit confused. They could also be like iffy about the situation too. They could have other options, and they don't know if they want to choose you because they don't know if you're committed or not. And I just feel like they're more like, should I do this? Should I not? Like, I don't know if this is I'm not sure if they're ready for this, is all I'm hearing. Like, I don't know if they're ready for this. I don't know if they're ready. And I feel that they keep their options open as well. They could also have some sort of addiction, or they feel that you have some sort of addiction. They don't know the truth about you. They could feel that you wear a mask, or you feel that they wear a mask. Like, there's something about not knowing the full story. Like, there's something that you don't know the full story about this person, or this person feels that they don't know your full story, and so they kind of back away. Clarify this Seven of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Wands. They're very in their head about this. It stays on their mind a lot, like that you stay on their mind a lot, of like what you're doing, who you're doing it with, and they want some sort of commitment, but at the same time, they're very iffy about it as well. And I don't know if they're iffy about coming into the relationship, having a relationship, or just you know. What are they thinking about? What do they think about you? Yeah, they want to come in. They want to come in, and they want to like make it happen with you, you know. They're like, let me romance you, let me talk to you, give me a chance, you know. And you're just kind of like, I'm doing my own thing, you know. I want to be independent, and I'm looking good, and I'm feeling good, and I have new goals, and I have new stuff coming up, and so I feel that this is more like your commitment to yourself, like the commitment to you, and how far you're going to go for yourself, and what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. And I feel that there's a bigger energy coming for you right around the corner. And I feel that in order for you to have this, it's going to take a lot of time and commitment. And I feel that the divine knows that you're going to have to focus on this. So if you're still focused on having somebody else come in and emotionally fulfill you, then she's not going to bring this opportunity around. This opportunity is going to come and it's going to go. Not that it's going to be like backed up, or we'll wait on it. You know, some stuff the divine can wait on, but there's other things that you are just going to miss out on because you didn't do the work. You didn't tap into your divine. You didn't tap into your emotional self, your emotional knowing of where you need to be in your life. And it's a blind knowing. It's a complete blind knowing. You don't just, oh, well, I can see into my future and this is what it's going to be. No, like, tarot readers are not eight balls. You can't shake us and get the answer that you want out of it. You know, it's the energy that's coming out that we need to be committed. We need to be ready for this to come. And if not, then that's just something that's just going to have to come and go, or it's something that's going to have to come later. But a lot of stuff comes and goes for us. But we're building opportunity and opportunity. I mean, think of how your spirit guides and the divine feel when they try to present you with something and you're just so focused on somebody else or your pain or your own self-soothing that you miss that opportunity, and they're just kind of like, no, like, why would you, you know? So it's the lesson. Then they try to create a lesson out of it, and then we do the cycle over and over and over again until we start to get it. And so our spirit guides, our divine, is at work 24/7 and trying to play by ear, give us signs, give us signals. But if we're completely shut off to that and not willing to look at things from a different perspective and understand that people are people and things are things, it'll go so much smoother for us when we realize that we are so small in a world so big. When we can make that difference for ourselves, that's going to mean the world to us, and then other people will follow. But that has to be a commitment to ourselves, and we have to shine to guide others through this crazy life. You know, we need different perspectives, we need different mindsets to function in this society. And without your mindset and you going with what everybody else says, you going with what everybody else does, that is what's going to hinder you, because we need your perspective. We need that other set of eyes to open ours to other possibilities, because if we haven't experienced the things that you've experienced, you haven't experienced the things that I have experienced, and I could give perspective on what I know, you could give perspective on what I know, and it's a direct perspective. You don't have to go researching and guess. You're getting firsthand knowledge from somebody who's experienced it, you know? And so shine your light into other people's lives, because you could really, really help people to not have to go through what you've had to go through, and or you could at least warn them, because some people just are going to do what they want to do regardless, right? So anyways, I went like totally off track with that. I'm so sorry, but I just felt like I had to get that. And I'm just like, I just feel such a sense of pride, like in you as a person. I just feel the growth. I feel like I can feel it in my chest, just like this. It feels like how I felt when I watched my daughter dance in competition for the first time, like last month. I felt just this over sense of pride, and just wow, like I feel like you're my girls, you know, I feel like you're my sons, and I just see and I feel the growth, and I love that you are not letting somebody come in and romance you, not letting someone come in and take advantage of you, and you are focused on you. And I want to tell you how proud I am of you for doing that. Because now you have other people kind of thinking about, well, what can I do for my person, you know, to how can I show them this, rather than you forcing someone to show you how much they care. It's like now people want to show you how much they care, because they see the value in you and they see how valuable you are. You know, why would you get down on yourself and you build yourself, you know, or you beat yourself down and you beat yourself down That's like trying, and then you're like, well, I don't know why I'm not in a commitment. I don't know why I'm alone. I don't know why things aren't happening for me. And it's like you're trying to sell this something. We'll put it as a car. You're trying to sell this vehicle online, but the description is like it's a piece of shit. It runs like shit. Looks like shit. Who's gonna want to buy it? You have to have that inner beauty in yourself, and the most someone who is unattractive to me is going to be super attractive to somebody else, right? We all have our different likes and opinions, and it's fine. don't you don't have to be everybody's friend. You don't have to be attractive to every single person, because you're not going to be. You're not. I'm not. you know um, I don't know anybody that is attractive to every single person. Even the most beautiful of people aren't attractive to other people. The majority, let's say somebody like somebody famous, this person's like, they win hottie of the year or whatever they call it, and or woman of the year, and that woman isn't going to be attractive to all men. Some men like bigger women, some men like skinnier women, some like it in between. I don't know, but just stop trying to be something for somebody else. And I feel that you see that now. I know that you see that now, because now there's other people that are starting to like worry about what you feel and how you feel, and what you're going through, rather than you forcing them to do that. They want to come and do that for you. So what can I get on this Knight of Cups? What can I get on this Knight of Cups? Could be a Leo we're looking at. They're trying to have the strength. We have the Two of Wands. This person could like to travel. They could be looking to move, or they're from out of town. You guys are from two different towns. They could be in the city. You could be out here, or wherever you're at. They could be like in another state, or they could just travel for work. They could travel for fun. But I feel that they want to do that with you. I feel that where they go, they want to take you. I see that they want to view a future with you. They're looking out to the possibilities of things and where things could progress with you. What else can I get on this person? What else can I get on this Knight of Cups? Exactly what I said. They're looking to grow something with you. They're looking to water this seed. They planted the seed. Now they want to grow it. They want to see what could come about this. They want to see what would work, what wouldn't work. They're trying to figure you out. Like, they can't put their thumb down on you. Like, they can't put their finger on it, but they want to. They like the mystery. They like that they don't know a lot about you, and they want to know a lot about you. So they're trying to figure out like what you like, what you do, what your habits are, like what your schedule is like, and so they can kind of work around that. How do you feel about this person? I feel that you feel lucky to have met this person. This could be somebody from a past life that you, or, someone that you've known for a really long time, but this is a new cycle. I feel right now it's more of like a friendship vibe. Not that you're not attracted to them, not that you don't. I feel that you want to keep it slow, like slow down. If not, this is where we need to go. We need to build the friendship first. If we want to hit the jackpot, then we need to slow down and get to know this person. I feel that for them, it's the mystery of things. Like, if you were to move super fast, I feel like this person would be like kind of a little standoffish, like, wow, that's kind of fast. But I feel that you're playing your cards perfectly, playing your cards just right, in order for this person to kind of they want the chase. They want to chase. And right when I said that, I seen the strength card, which is the lion. You know, a female lion is the one that hunts and stuff. But I just see, when I saw that, I just kind of saw like the little standing by when they just crouch down and they're kind of scoping out their prey, like what they're going to do. And I feel like that's where their stage is now. But they understand that they have to be gentle with you. They understand that they have to be gentle. And I don't know if that's from your past. Why do they feel they have to be gentle with you? Yes, we were dealing with something that wasn't stable. The last relationship may not have been so stable. And right now you're content. They understand right now that you don't need them in your life. You're content right now. You're fine, and you finally feel fine. You finally feel that you're good either way, you know? You're good alone, you're good with somebody, and you're better alone right now in your head. You're like, I'm better alone than in a relationship. And what's coming towards you? Eight of Cups. We're walking away from the emotional turmoil that we have endured. What else is coming towards you? Yes, like I said, it's slow moving, but you're planting your seeds so well with different types of people. Job, friends, relationship. You're tapping into everybody's kind of frequencies. So right now you are able to pull your frequency high, or you're able to empathize with the lower frequencies. Hey, Sina, get down. Thank you. You are empathetically lowering your frequency to to empathize. That sounded weird to me when I said it. To empathize with the people that are on the lower scale, and it's appreciative rather than condescending. It's appreciated from them, and you're able to rise your frequency up to be at a higher level of competition, if that makes sense. So slow moving communication, taking things slowly, that's going to build your future. And that's in work, that's in friends, that's in relationship, being choosy, right? Taking the time to actually go for something that's worth it, rather than just picking up on the first thing that you see. You know what I mean? So what advice do I have? Let's go with, what romance card can I get for you two? What romance card can I get for you two? If you started a romance up with this person, what could we get? What energy would come if you started a relationship with this person? What energy? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it would just be you two. I feel that you don't want to do that, though. I feel like you don't want to be in a commitment. I don't feel that. I feel that and maybe that's why you're not wanting to get serious with this person, because you don't want to be going from this other relationship straight into another relationship. I feel that you know that you would do that. So if you waited, what would this relationship energy look like? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this person could not be your type. You know, it could be a friend that's coming up, and you're like, I would never with that person. But in all honesty, it really could. If you waited, like a friend, maybe it wouldn't even be this person. You know. What else can I get? Energy between you two. Engagement and true love. But I keep hearing, I don't want the commitment. I don't want the commitment. So, what energy is following us that wants us to be on this certain path? It's either your energy or it's this person's energy that's kind of like, we need to go this way. It's either your energy that's feeling that or it's this other energy. So what can I get for this other energy? What can I get for this other energy being pulled in a different direction? What can I get for this energy being pulled in a different direction? I just feel like there's no, you don't want to plant your roots yet. You know what I mean? Like that's in work. Like I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket with work. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket with a relationship. I don't want to put all my eggs in basket with one friend, you know. I don't want to commit to something. Nobility, grace, and gratitude. You're grateful for what you have right now. Destruction, ending, and final moment. We've gone through this, right? You went through hell and back. And I feel that if you can see, I feel that once this started, once the fire started, once what happened in the past really erupted, I just feel like this whole breaking of a shell and coming into this. You know, you had the last of it. You had, at the end of all that, you had just had the end of it. It was no coming back after that. We have love, fire, sensuality, and fertility. So now that you're back out there, or now that you're going back out there, people hear word about you're going back out there, or you're thinking of going back out there, your energy is just male or female. You know, your energy to others that are attracted to you is just completely overtaking, because we broke out of that shell. We broke out of the frustration. It's like people saw you as a cactus, you know. You can look, but if you touch it, you know, it's gonna bite back, right? And yes, bite back. Cactuses bite. And I feel like once the thorns were able to like come off, you know, we were able to enjoy it, right? Whether you cook cactus or whatever the case may be, you were able to actually enjoy, people actually are able to enjoy and feel and see and get you back. I'm hearing like it could be your friends too that are like trying to get out after you, or it could be an ex trying to get you back. Veil, illness, and transition. Yes, that old person in us died, right? We burned that bitch. We had a funeral for her. The veil from over your eyes completely lifted, right? Fresh new spring. We needed that fire to cleanse, right? Forest fires aren't always bad. It's natural. It's Mother Nature, you know, when it happens naturally, and it's only for new to come in and grow. Revelations, discovery, and epiphanies. We finally came to the conclusion one day, no more. No more. We have bliss, contentment, satisfaction, and security. This is what we're going towards. You will be content. You will be completely content with what, in the end, after everything is said and done. So what do we need to let go? Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So when you drop the whole "it's about me," surrender to complete healing. Open fully to loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Exactly. You open the door for that to happen. You let go of your ego. You let go of poor me, poor victim, and you were just like, you know what? I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to heal from this. I'm not getting anything out of this but pain. Surrender your attachment to results. Exactly. Exactly like I was saying, the formula of success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. You're no longer having expectations. You drop that ego, the ego of, it is poor me, poor victim, and thinking that it's going to go a certain way. If it doesn't go a certain way, then that's when the victim mentality comes through. And then we have surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. You already have your life written in the stars. And it's up to you whether you want to be gifted the blessing of that, or you can pretend like you know it all. You can pretend like you know where you're going to be in 10 years. You can pretend like you're going to be with this person forever. You can pretend like you're going to be alone forever. You can pretend like all these things. But once you surrender to the fact that you don't know, that's when you're going to flourish entirely. So I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys so much. Have a good night.